Hey, it's Dan with Dancan Pest Control, and today we're going to be talking about rodents. I've seen all kinds of damage arise from rodents. I've seen massive flooding in homes, I've seen electrical issues, I've seen fires, gas leaks, and arcing of wires. People have their dryer vents blowing into their attic, filling their attic with dryer lint combined with rodents chewing on wires that arc. That could cause instant quick fires. It's not something people like to talk about, and so people don't really like share with their neighbors that they're having that issue. So everyone's kind of staying hush hush, but the problem is that unless everybody kind of gets on the same page and works together, a lot of times it's really hard to solve the problem, and the issue will just kind of move from house to house until everybody gets it solved. You've heard the expression, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. If nobody's aware of the problem and no one's preventing the problem, everyone's just getting these huge infestations and everyone's paying a pound of cure, when I'm like, man, for a couple bucks a month I could have solved that, and now you've got to replace all the insulation in your house and fix all these materials, and God forbid it is the other side of the situation where it's a physical issue, like where it's a, you breathe something in, it's creating respiratory problems. Or I've had issues where people have had rodents and they die in their attic and their house just is unbearable for months. So the process for rodent prevention is first understanding the habits of rodents. Rodents are naturally going to be attracted to certain areas, and so it's really understanding that you might not have a rodent problem, but if you have a situation or a condition that's conducive for rodents, we want to put a proactive system in place for making sure that we're monitoring and aware of issues if they do arise as quick as possible. I don't know if you've ever tried getting rodents out of a structure. It can be a complete nightmare. But a lot of it is really the knowledge of how they move and their habitats and their pheromones that they're putting out, and understanding what they can take access to, and making sure that you're setting up the situation where they won't be able to get into the home. But our processes, we try to be as humane as possible. We're trying not to just kill everything. A lot of our process is trying to get them out of the structure, and then it's kind of just closing the door behind them. Like, okay, well, you can't come back in here. So we will be putting out devices to be able to capture the rodents and remove them from the structure. We will be putting out equipment on the outside to kind of eliminate the population from there. And then a lot of it is finding those nesting sites and kind of breaking those up, making sure that they can't, they're not living in the attic or in the walls or on the property. One of the services that Dancan provides that our customers love is they love that we're fully able to remedy and restore people's homes once they've had rodents. We're able to actually remove all of that soiled insulation, take it out of the home, remove all of the droppings and materials that are found there, the nesting sites and the carcasses, and then we're able to sanitize. So eliminate, make inert any viruses or germs that could be left behind. It's also nice because it'll deodorize as well, so that you don't have any kind of smells that could be left behind by having rodents in the attic. And then we're able to replace all that material with fresh new insulation. And a lot of times we're actually able to bring up the R value on that home, so that you're no longer losing money due to the insulation just being kind of diminished in the R value, the effectiveness of the insulation. And so we're able to bring that R value back up to where it should be. And a lot of times we're able to put it above where the basic recommended amount is, and put in more so that your home actually becomes more energy efficient. And customers love it just because they have that peace of mind knowing that they can kind of breathe easy inside their house, knowing that they're not going to be sick. Because at the end of the day, that's why a lot of people end up worrying about rodents in their houses, because of the health issues that can arise from it. And so being able to kind of make that disappear is a huge relief for our customers. So if you've seen or heard or smelled, or if you even have a slight suspicion, or if you just want peace of mind knowing that you don't have any problems, please give us a call. We'll send out a trained professional to do a full inspection of the home, diagnose the current situation, offer solutions, and help you make sure that you're doing the responsible steps to make sure that your home and family are taken care of.